going on, everybody? It's your boy, Ellum Dishay, and I am Iowa's finest, flyest, finest motherfucker coming out of the whole goddamn state. And welcome to the Ellum Dishay Show, because my life's a fucking movie. All right, we're going to get straight to the point, because this is going to be a long fucking story. It's not going to be that long, but stay with me to the end, all right? Because I got a surprise for y'all. So, I've been in Dallas, Texas for goddamn 7 months, right? 7 months. And since I've been down here, everybody has been telling me, you gotta go to Deep Ellum. You gotta go to Deep Ellum. It's cracking down there. There's bitches everywhere. They say you gotta go to Deep Ellum. Man, it's so fun down there. All the clubs, all the fucking bars. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is Deep Ellum? So, rewind. When I first got down here, I went to Deep Ellum. But I went on a goddamn Monday at 11 o'clock, and that shit was like a ghost town, and there was homeless motherfuckers everywhere. There was some homeless bums. Well, I ain't gonna call them bums, sorry. There was some homeless folks sleeping in the goddamn middle of the motherfucking street asking me for a couple dollars. I ain't got it, but I'm gonna give you one, okay? The second time that I went to Deep Ellum, I went on Halloween. I went at like 10:30. I'm thinking, if this is gonna be the main party spot, it's gonna be cracking on Halloween. That shit was a fucking ghost town on Halloween, yo. So that's strike two. I give 3 chances to most shit in life, but females. If you fuck me over one time as a chick, you done. All right, I'm gonna cut your ass off. So last night, it's January 1st, 2022. So I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be cracking. Let me tell y'all, I was supposed to meet up with this dude that I met at work, right? We cool, he's funny as hell, but next time I'm at work, I'm on your ass, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. So, he texted me, told me to RSVP at this club. I'm gonna tell y'all the name of the club at the end of the fucking story. He told me you gotta RSVP so you can get in. Cool, I RSVP'd. Yesterday I was in contact with him. I'm like, hey bro, you still going out? Yada, yada, yada. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. Hit me up when you go. First of all, y'all, I go to sleep at goddamn 10 o'clock most nights, and I get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. I like to get up early and go to sleep early. I'm not no nightlife motherfucker. All right, you're not going to see me in the club till goddamn 5 a.m. No. So, it's like 9:30. I ain't hearing from him. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm going to drive down there by my damn self. I'll do shit by myself. I'm not scared to. I don't give a fuck. So, it's 9:30, right? I'm like, all right, I'm leaving. So I go down there. It's about a 20, 30-minute drive from where I'm from, right? So I get down there. First of all, I know there ain't nowhere to goddamn park, right? I just know that off the back. But every time that I've went to Deep Ellum, y'all, there's this one specific alley that I can find a parking spot in. But before I got there, I kind of drove around the area to see if there was any other parking spots. There was a lot attendant, waved me down. He's like, you need parking? I'm like, yeah, how much? He said $20. I said, me no speaking no English. And I kept driving. $20 to park, kiss my ass, right? So I go to the alley that I always park in, and I found a spot. Cool. Park there, and I get to walking around, right? I go walking around, just trying to see the area, trying to see what bars and what clubs is cracking, right? So I walk around for it's 9:30, I got down there at probably 10-ish, right? Walked around for probably a half hour, almost maybe 45 minutes. Just checking it out. There's multiple streets down there, so you can walk. You know what I'm saying? You can waste some fucking time. I'm like, it's only 10:30. I don't want to go too goddamn early. I don't know what the club scene is like, but I know you gotta go late if you want it, right? You gotta go late. That's when everybody go. So I get to the place that he told me to RSVP at, right? I get there. There's a line. I'm like, oh, that don't look too bad. I'm assuming the line should go pretty quick, right? It should go pretty quick. And where I pull up, this club, mostly black folks, right? There really wasn't a whole lot of white folks in line or even in the club. Because the way it was set up was the line was here, there was just a gate, and then on the other side was the club, right? So I smell blunts, I smell goddamn cigarettes, I smell Swishers, and I smell cheap cologne, and I said, I must be home. Okay, because it felt welcoming, right? There ain't nothing but black folks in here. Cool. while I'm standing in line, y'all, this is one reason why I know club scenes is not for me. Oh shit, goddamn cheap ass chair from goddamn Facebook Marketplace almost broke. So this how I know that clubs ain't for me. First of all, I'm standing in line watching these grown ass men dancing on these tables and making Instagram videos with their goddamn popcorn jewelry on and they bright, colorful ass outfits. I'm just looking at them and I'm like, oh, these must be them boys that, you know, they do shit for attention because they want people to look at them. That's exactly what was going on. You know, they counting their little monies, got their bright little outfits on, got their chains on, making Instagram videos, throwing up gang signs and shit. I'm like, okay, cool. I know that ain't my crowd right there. I'm gonna avoid y'all niggas, cause nigga, I don't do shit for attention like that. I just don't, right? But I'm also seeing some big, thick-ass goddamn black stallions in there shaking a whole lot of goddamn ass. I said, I need to at least get up in there and see what the fuck they got going on. But I'm so far away that I can't really see inside but through a little doorway, right? So the outside balcony, you got niggas standing on tables while you got these big bitches on the side of them eating goddamn chicken wings. I'm so serious, y'all. They was eating chicken wings out here. Eating chicken wings with people smoking cigarettes, goddamn Swisher Sweets, blunts, dancing on the goddamn table. Already, I ain't even in this motherfucker yet. And I see that this shit looks wild as fuck, okay? So I'm standing in line. I'm standing by myself, y'all. Like I said, I do shit by myself and I don't give a fuck. But now I'm looking back, I'll probably look kind of fucking awkward. Like, who is this dude just standing by himself? Cool, I didn't give a fuck, right? So I got in line at about 10:30, 10:45. No, 10:45-ish. We're gonna go with 10:45, right? Got in line. The line is moving slow as a bitch. I'm talking about this shit moving like goddamn Betty White. All right, it's moving slow, but we making progress. So, I feel after about 30 minutes, I'm like, God damn. I'm making progress. I'm probably about a quarter way there. In 30 minutes, I probably moved 3 feet. 30 minutes, I'm like, okay, this shit's a little ridiculous, but I've never been to no club or no bar in Deep Ellum, so I'm gonna stand in this line until I get in there, right? Making small talk with people behind me, in front of me, but they got girls and shit with them, so you know, they not worried about nothing. I'm just trying to make small talk. It is what it is. So 45 minutes come and I keep looking at my watch. I'm like, this shit is wild. I'm not even halfway through the line yet, y'all. It's been 45 fucking minutes, right? So I look over to the left of me. There's this group of 3 females, right? One little Asian girl and 2 other little sisters, right? Well, not sisters, but black girls, right? And I see that they got bottle service, right? Where they got these fucking like tubs of ice where they're eventually gonna put the champagne and shit in, right? But I see that the Asian girl's paying for it, so she gotta have money. I'm like, okay, Mei Ling. Sorry, if that was stereotype, it was, because I was just talking shit, so calm the fuck down. So I'm like, okay, shorty, I don't know what you do, but shit, you paying for everybody's drinks, you must got some bread. Cool. So after another 5 minutes, I get closer to the front of the line, but I'm probably only halfway there at this point. It's been about an hour, y'all. I'm like, oh, hell no, right? It's about, I said I got in line about 11:45. Nah, it was probably about, we'll say 30 minutes later, 35 minutes later. I'm like, I'm just trying to be in the club at 12, right? I just want a drink in my hand at 12. I don't even fucking drink, first of all. But I'm like, I'm gonna go in that motherfucker and get a drink at goddamn 12 o'clock. When that ball drop, I'm gonna have a goddamn fireball shot, okay? So I get up closer and I see there's another line, and that line's moving quick as a motherfucker. I don't know what the hell it is, but I'm like, something don't make no sense here. Because I've been in this goddamn line for damn near 45 minutes, and I done moved goddamn 3 feet. But that line over there, motherfuckers is literally walking up to it and getting in. Something don't make no sense. So remember little Asian shorty sitting right here on the other side of the gate, buying drinks and shit? I said, hey, excuse me, what is that line over there? Because they're moving quick. She's like, oh, that's VIP. I said, oh, that's why. First of all, y'all, I didn't even know what the fuck VIP was. I done seen movies and shit where motherfuckers walk straight up, they got two chicks on their arm, they got VIP. So that's what that is. Oh, so I'm standing in the broke nigga line and they got some sort of money or you know somebody because you got VIP and you walking up in this bitch. I'm talking about people is just going. For every goddamn 10, 15 people that went through the VIP line, they was letting like 1 or 2 people in on this line. I swear to God, it was to the point where the dudes behind me and in front of me, we all was talking shit because we ain't know why this line wasn't moving, but the VIP line is moving, grooving, and smoothing. You feel me? They was in that motherfucker. You had dudes that was pulling chicks over the VIP goddamn the little rope and getting their ass in there. I said, oh, so I gotta stand in this line because I'm broke and I ain't no fine-ass chick. Okay, cool, I understand it. I ain't tripping. I just gotta get my money up if I'm gonna come back down here. So after about another 15 minutes, right, the line moves. It kind of turned up. I was like, oh shit, we finna get up in here, right? So I'm probably at this point, it's been about an hour, yo. I'm probably at this point and there's 15, 20 people in front of me. It don't look like I got that much longer to go. So little Asian shorty on the side, right? She tapped me. She's like, here. I look over and she hands me a goddamn glass of champagne. It was a plastic glass, but it was still had the shape of a goddamn whatever cup, a champagne cup. She's like, here. She's like, that line is ridiculous. I was like, okay. I ain't gonna lie, at first, I'm thinking she might have put a goddamn roofie or a goddamn date rape drug in this motherfucker, and she want a piece of Ellum, all right? I'm like, I don't know. I look at it, it don't seem bad, but I'm like, fuck it. I've been in goddamn line this whole time, and I'm thirsty. What I didn't tell y'all is I had to piss. When I got in line, look, I'm getting excited, my voice cracking and shit. I got in goddamn line, yo, and I had to piss. So I'm like, oh, I hope this line goes quick because I got to pee. At this point, I think my bladder was so tired of holding the piss that it said, nigga, you ain't even got to piss no more, right? So little Asian shorty hand me a drink. I'm like, okay. Well, thanks, sweetheart. And the dude behind me, he like, how you get that? And I went like this. He like, oh, yeah. He's like, you better go in there and holler at her. I was like, oh, no cap. Oh, no cap. So I'm sitting in line, y'all. I got this little Asian chick handing me goddamn a glass of champagne and everybody else in line ain't drinking shit. People is looking at me and they probably wondering like how this dude got a drink standing in line, right? So at this point, y'all, it's about 11:30. All I wanted to do was get in there before 12. No. So what happens is over goddamn the next 30 minutes, y'all, I almost get to the front. But before I get there, little Asian shorty, she tapped me again and was like, here, handed me another glass of champagne, y'all. I'm standing in line, going slow as hell because I'm too broke to get in the VIP line, but I got this little Asian chick goddamn handing me glasses of goddamn champagne. It's 12 o'clock, y'all. I ain't even in there yet. I'm standing in line with a glass of champagne and it's 12 o'clock. Everybody is, woo, woo, you know, in the club. It's 12 o'clock, it's New Year's. I'm standing in line like a broke motherfucker and I ain't even in the club. But I'm the only one in line who's got a glass of champagne, so I'm out here having a goddamn ball. All right, talking to the motherfuckers behind me, talking to the people in front of me, right? So, at this point, y'all, I'm almost there. I don't know what happened, y'all, but the line stopped. I'm about 10 people away, y'all. The line stopped moving, but the VIP line keeps going, right? I get to asking people, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They like, I don't know, we out of here. Still, y'all, when I say the line wasn't moving, there was people that was getting out of line that had been there for like an hour and was leaving. So I'm creeping up, y'all, but I'm still not moving. At this point, y'all, I'm standing at the gate, literally, the security guard's in front of me, right? It's 12:30. I've been in line for an hour and a half, and I'm right here. I'm right here. Just let me in, please, goddammit. I'm tired of standing out here, and it's starting to fucking sprinkle. Good thing I ain't got no hair, because my shit would have been fucked, right? It's 12:30, and you know what the security guard turned around and say? We're not letting nobody else in. The fire marshal said we're at capacity. I said, oh, hell no. I did not wait in this line for no hour and a motherfucking half for you to tell me that ain't nobody else getting in here. I said, I ain't going nowhere. All right, that champagne had kicked in a little bit. I had a little bit of liquid courage, so I popped my chest out. I said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm standing in this motherfucking line till I get up in here. So you know what happened for the next 30 fucking minutes, y'all? Okay, this is how I know they might not have been bullshitting, because some people from the fire chief, whatever you want, fire station actually came and did a count. So I'm like, okay, maybe they wasn't bullshitting. But what wasn't making no sense is niggas was still getting in the VIP line. They was still letting people in the VIP. But broke motherfuckers over here, and I'm the leader at this point. I'm the leader of the broke motherfucking line, because I'm literally at the gate, y'all. I'm right here. I'm talking to the security guards, and I'm asking, I'm like, hey, y'all for real not letting nobody else in? He's like, no. At this point, I'm like, okay, let me try some reverse psychology. Let me just get cool with the security guards real quick. So I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, is this how this shit really works? He's like, yeah. He's like, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if you stand in that line, you might not get in. So at this point, they telling everybody behind me, hey, we're not letting nobody else in. Some of them getting out of line. I said, oh, no. I done been in line for damn near 2 hours. I'm getting in this motherfucker, okay? Y'all, but in the meantime, I got a little bit of action. I saw something, right? There was two chicks. They was obviously fucked up, because the security guards dragged them out like they was a goddamn rag doll. And when the big security guard who told me they wouldn't let nobody in dragged one of these girls out and pushed them, she smacked him. I said, oh, hell, I should have my goddamn phone out and put that bitch on World Star. But it is what it is. At this point, y'all, I look at my phone. You know what time it is? It's 1 o'clock. I've been in line for 2 fucking hours, and I'm literally at the gate. Y'all, I'm right here. Just let a nigga in, please. I just want one drink, just one. So I'm talking with the security guards, and, you know, just making small talk. And I'm like, hey, why is it that this line ain't moving, but that line's going? And he's like, oh, that's VIP, they got tables. I'm like, oh, shit. So you just gonna keep rubbing it in? Okay, so I asked this other dude, I said, bro, I'm here by myself, right? I'm from Iowa. I ain't never been down here before. I'm just trying to get in. It's just me. The security guard gonna look at me. He said, it's just you? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, why you ain't say that? I was like, what you mean? I've been standing here by myself. He's like, hold on. He get on the walkie-talkie. He go talk to somebody else. He like, hey, come here, you can go. I'm like, so you just telling me I just waited in line for 2 hours and all I had to yell out was, it's just me, and you would have let me in? You full of shit. So, y'all, I've stood in line for 2 goddamn hours. At this point, they let me in. I felt like I had just walked through the goddamn gates of heaven at this point, y'all. I'm in this motherfucker. I walk in, and I see there's so many goddamn people in here. The music is so loud, I can't even think. And then I remembered I got to piss still. So I walked to the bathroom, right? And I don't know what these dudes are called, but I've only seen them on movies. The dudes who work in the bathroom that sell things and like give you soap and shit, there was a dude in there doing it. He was selling swishers, condoms, gum, goddamn soap, everything. I'm like, oh, this shit for real. I ain't never seen one of these. So, you know, I take a piss real quick. He goddamn squirt a little bottle of soap on my hand. And yeah, I was like, oh, I got to get a drink now. So this is how you know I don't drink, y'all, because anytime I ever went to a bar, I get the same fucking thing. I don't know no mixed drinks. I don't know nothing. Let me get a vodka and lemonade and shake that motherfucker up extra spicy so somebody can think I might have a little bit of goddamn money, even though I was just waiting in line for 2 hours. Y'all, I got a vodka and lemonade. I damn near chugged that motherfucker. I was in there for 15 minutes. I set that cup down and I left. I fucking left. I said, I came down here and stood in line for 2 hours, and this ain't my scene, y'all. I'm standing at the bar watching people. I'm like, why did I come down here? First of all, because I got an invite. And what I didn't tell y'all about homeboy who I was supposed to meet up, at 12 o'clock, he texts me like, hey, bro, you can come down now. I'm running a little late. I ain't even respond because, motherfucker, I done been in line for goddamn an hour already. While I'm standing in the bar, I'm looking around, and I'm like, this is not my scene. I will never come to another club again. I told y'all I was going to tell you the name of the club. The name of the club was Bitter End. Okay, I got the bitter end of this motherfucking deal, and the only time that you'll ever see me in another club again, y'all, is if I'm performing on the motherfucking stage. That's my goddamn New Year's goddamn Eve day story. I went to Deep Ellum for the first time, stood in line for 2 hours. This Asian chick was buying me goddamn glasses of champagne, and a nigga wasn't even there for 15 fucking minutes. But I'm glad I went, because now I know that I ain't never going back down there again. All right, y'all, that's my story for today. Catch y'all later. Peace.